for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And for Washington, Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Avdia out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kispert in at the 3. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Jones against Cunningham. Pass to Avdia. And here's Kuzma. Let's go with a 3. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Now here's Ivey. Cunningham looking it over. Inside.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fontecchio. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. It's Cunningham with a drive. The rebound by the Wizards. And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. And I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to be able to manipulate the game a lot like Doncic does with his vision, to set guys up and make their job easier to score the basketball.
Here's Fontecchio. Stewart outside, takes a 3. Avdia pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Cunningham against Jones. Poole, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Jones. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
You knew something had to go in at some point. Maybe the start of better things ahead.
Cunningham outside. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Jones, the pass to Avdia. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And a missed layup. Pass to Ivey. Cunningham on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good.
Poole does a great job there, just extending and using his length to have an advantage on that shot.
Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham left side. And he comes up with a bucket. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Poole. His last outing, we saw him score 13. On the wing, Jones. Avdia passes to Poole. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
For BA, they love the game of basketball here. And the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Here's Jones. And Fontecchio pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Basket counts.
And Ivy getting downhill is dangerous. Red alert.
And here's Jones. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Kuzma for three. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Picked by Stewart. Here's Cunningham. Back to Ivy. The three is up. Avdia pulls it in. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Kuzma. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cunningham against Jones. Back to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a nimble move from Ivy around the defender and able to work.
Kuzma outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pistons ahead, up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here, as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. They've got Landry Shamet. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Gill in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Champagnie. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Gill. Back to Shamet. Picked by Holmes. Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shamet, no good. The Pistons leading. Grimes, the pass to Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, B.A. He's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
First one falls for him. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Alec. Thank you. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Detroit Pistons.
At the line for the Wizards. Who's shot?
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years, but let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Poole, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Shamet. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Now here's Cunningham. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Poole against Cunningham. Pass to Gill. Holmes with it. To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart, he's checked in for Wiseman. And both free throws good for Poole.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Poole against Ivy. Up top, Stewart. Here's Cunningham. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cunningham's got his third basket on the night right there.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Kuzma's checked in for Abdia. Duran, he's checked in for Detroit. Flynn comes in for Cunningham. Kuzma for 3. Duran with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Flynn. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Duran and Holmes with the block.
Well, Holmes' great job defensively, just being in the right spot.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Holmes. Poole, the pass to Holmes. The kick out to Poole from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Last time they met in Detroit.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Now here's Ivy. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Flynn's shot is off. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Poole outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Holmes. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Ivy passes to Flynn. Here's Duran. Ivy with the ball. Guarded by Poole. Back to Duran. Ivy outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Flynn's shot is off. The Wizards have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Kispert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Ivy against Poole. Ivy outside. Stewart, a screen on Poole. Pass to Stewart. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Stewart's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
Inefficiency on the offensive end. How about pounding it more inside, like I always say? Also, if you don't have a look, don't take a crazy shot. Make an extra pass.
Shaq, it's a great recipe, man. More physical, more unselfish.
That's right. Recipe, put a little ice cream on top of that hot fudge, and you get a championship like me.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
When I look at the Wizards, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You gotta like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duran. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. Cunningham passes to Duran. Over Poole. Duran, no good. Washington trailing. Poole outside. Back to Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Jones from outside. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
No good on the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Over Jones. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Pass to Avdia. Outside Jones. Now Poole. Kuzma, left side. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Stewart, the pass to Ivy. And here's Cunningham. Here's Duran, guarded by Poole. It's stolen by Poole. And here's Kispert from the arc. Rebound Detroit. Cunningham outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Duran. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Now Stewart, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Stewart not shy, getting in there to draw fouls and make the defense smother him. He can take that.
Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Stewart hits them both. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Jones. Poole from long range. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Ivy against Poole. Ivy passes to Duran. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Avdia. Jones in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Kispert.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Duran. He got a piece of it.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And here's Cunningham outside. And the Pistons, another 3.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Cunningham against Jones. Kuzma outside. Poole against Ivy. Kuzma with a screen on Ivy. Poole from long range. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ivy with the ball. He has 7. Stewart outside. Cunningham on the wing. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Avdia passes to Jones. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Poole. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Releases from 15. Kispert grabs a miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's Kuzma. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. To win the drought. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. A worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Rashawn Holmes, Denny Avdia out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Gill in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. Champagnie, the pass to Shamet. Clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. From the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Grimes. Back to Cunningham. Here's the 3. No luck on that one.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
So it's Detroit now. The Wizards making their last shot. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Flynn's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart, he's checked in for Flynn. For Washington, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Holmes passes to Kispert. Back to Holmes. Here's Shamet. He's watched by Cunningham. The Wizards with another miss. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Back to Thompson. And Holmes pulls it down. Washington trailing. Here's Kispert. Soft touch off the glass.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Holmes. Jordan Poole comes in for Gill. And it's Jones in for Shamet. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Stewart inside. Here's Ivy.
Well, Poole contesting on that shot and becoming a better defender. That's the next step.
Kispert, the pass to Poole. Cunningham against Jones. Stolen by Ivy. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Kuzma. That one's good for 2.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Here's Ivy. We've got 1:55 left in the game. It's Stewart, high post. Ivy against Poole. Ivy passes to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Fontecchio. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. And stolen by Stewart. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Duran the screen. Snatched away. Down low. Here's Jones. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 3-point Pistons lead.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
Now here's Cunningham. And again, the Pistons missing. Jones against Cunningham. Here's Kuzma. The Pistons clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Cunningham. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Duran. Yes!
Just flat out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 5. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. A big round of applause for your Wizards Breaker. A big hit for your Wizards Breaker.
There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Kuzma, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Taylor Duran. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma.
That's good from Kuzma.
Well, Kuzma and concentration need to come together here, as this is a pivotal time for this team to try and notch up a win.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Personal foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Here's Cunningham, and they go to the intentional foul.
Tyus Jones. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is who you want at the line. Cunningham showing what true leadership is all about.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth.
And let them hear it. Let's give it up one more time.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter with a step back. And that one's long. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Duran. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Avdia passes to Jones. And here's Kispert from the arc. No good there. So we see the Pistons get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.